God's Country here on the RDAllen multiplayer server, and just myself on here at the moment. And thought we'd start off here with a little bit of foraging. Looks like the field is ready to be chopped here, and somebody already has the forager here set up, as well as the truck. So I thought we'd start off with this. And yes, we have switched maps here on the multiplayer server, in case it wasn't obvious already. We switched there from County Lines to God's Country. At least that's the name of the map anyway. And yeah, so far seems like a decent map. It is a remake of Sosnovka. The map itself looks identical, but that's about where it ends. Everything else has pretty much been changed on the map. You know, if you look at the field layout and general building layout, it's identical to Sosnovka. But like I said, that's pretty much where the similarities ends, it seems like. I am not going to make that turn. Whoa. Drops off a little bit quicker than I thought there. There we go. So yeah, it's just the small field here, field 17. Shouldn't take too long to chop this field, and we'll probably stop here in a moment, take a quick look around the map as well. Like I said again, it pretty much Sosnovka, just remade. A lot more manufacturing facilities on this map. You know, general farm layout here has changed. I mean, the cows are still, you know, the cows over there. I think the pigs are probably still where the pigs are, I'm assuming, as well as the sheep. Let's see, where are the... Yeah, the sheep are still down. Actually, I think the sheep may have... No, I think that's where the sheep were. I believe that's where the sheep were on Sosnovka. Been a while since I played on Sosnovka here, so I'm trying to remember, but I'm pretty sure that's where the sheep were. And then, of course, the biogas plant has changed as well. Now has more of the Hobbs-style bunker, the large Hobbs farm-style bunkers on it here. That should be interesting to see how much those bunkers hold. And I'm assuming that's probably the plan and where we're going with this chap. I'm not entirely sure. Also, we did start out the map here with the Seasons mod. Now, I don't know what happened. I noticed it's no longer activated. So I'm assuming something went wrong with the Seasons mod. We were planning on using the Seasons mod, and we did have it active when we started the map. I was on shortly after we started playing this map here, and I haven't been on for about a day since, so I'm not entirely sure what happened to the Seasons mod. I have to ask next time one of the other admins gets on to figure out what happened to that. I'm assuming something went wrong, but I don't know what. So yes, we were planning, and we did have the Seasons mod on here. Yeah, not exactly sure why it's been deactivated. Like I said, something probably went wrong. Am I considered in the way, I suppose? There we go. But yes, if you would like to join us on the multiplayer server, anyone is welcome to do so, as long as you can play nicely and follow the rules. Information for joining can be found in the description below. There's 2 download links for each server. First download link should download all the mods needed to join the server. And a second download link will take you to the server download page. You can download the mods individually from there. Also, keep in mind, if you're joining us, we ask that you join us on TeamSpeak as well. TeamSpeak is our voice chat server. And you don't have to have a mic. So if you don't have a microphone, don't worry. You can still join us on TeamSpeak. That is not required. And then, of course, the rest of the information for joining the servers can be found on TeamSpeak as well. The passwords for the multiplayer servers is on TeamSpeak. And again, the reason we do that is just try to keep the troublemakers to a minimum. And so far, it seems to be working pretty good here so far in Farming Simulator 17. You, of course, always get, you know, the occasional riffraff and troublemakers, but for the most part, you know, between the mods and the passwords, it seems to really help cut down on that. And of course, it is free to join as well. I know I do get asked that every now and then as well. It is free to join. And I don't know what's going on with that lake there. What's up with that? Oh, you know what? It's the exhaust from the truck. That's what it is. Wow, that is kind of annoying. And so far, mod-wise, we haven't changed much here on the multiplayer server for mods for the new map here. Obviously, we got the new map, so that's a new mod. We added the John Deere 6R. I believe the 7R was already activated. If not, we added the John Deere 7R as well. And then we had, again, like I said, we had the Seasons mod. Again, looks like that's deactivated. So far as I know, the only new mods we've really added here is, of course, the map, and then the John Deere 6R pack and the John Deere 7R pack. All the, as far as I know, those were the USA editions of both of those packs. So the 6R USA and John Deere 7R USA. We pretty much have an entire series of John Deere tractors we can pull from now. You know, from the 6R all the way up to the 9R. I know somebody a while back was asking if I actually got those mods, and yes, I did. I have not actually really used them yet. Again, Hobbs Farm, you know, we're pretty much on Hobbs Farm to the point where we need large tractors, so I have not used them on Hobbs Farm yet. And again, county lines as well, we were pretty much to the point with large tractors, so didn't add them to Hobbs Farm either yet. But seeing as how we started a new map now, seemed like a good time to add them. I do notice we have one, I think that's a 6R over here, 62 something. Yes, 6250. Sure what's up with weird graphical glitch there, but whatever. Okay, we'll take this to probably the biogas plant, I'm assuming. And the biogas plant has changed locations. It's no longer in the same spot it was in Sosnovka. Sosnovka was up by field 15 there. No longer there. It's now up along the top side of the map here. I don't miss the turn here. And one thing with this map as well, you can produce your own seed, fertilizer, and as far as I know, fuel as well. I don't know if you can actually buy them or not, or if you have to produce them. Actually, it looks like an in-ground dump there. That's kind of nice. But yes, here's the bunkers here on God's Country. I was about to say Sosnovka, but a remake of Sosnovka here. I don't know if this was the plan for the chaff or not, but seeing as how whoever set this up isn't on, this is what I'm going to do with it. Definitely want to give these bunkers a try out, see what it's going to take to fill them. They don't look like they're as big as Hobbs Farm. And this isn't the first time we've dealt with a style of bunker like this on the multiplayer server either, so nothing particularly new here. Take a quick drive around the biogas plant here. Again, like I said, you can see the model could definitely put a nice amount of detail into it here. And definitely a lot of production facilities around. Some of these are seed. Is that fertilizer? That actually might be fertilizer. Doing one's a fill, one's an empty, and then same thing with fuel here. Probably one's a fill, one's an empty. Okay, back to the field. Yeah, combine header shot there. Not sure what's up with that. Ooh, that was a little bit of a lag there, I'm assuming. Not entirely sure what equipment we started with on the map here. I know we have purchased some new equipment, so not entirely sure what equipment actually we started with here. Like I said, we've obviously upgraded our equipment slightly since starting. I'm not sure what's original and what's not. I'm fairly certain at this point, looking at the equipment we have, I don't think we have any or much original equipment left. Obviously, the map did not start us off with John Deere 8400s or 8530s or 6Rs. Looks like we're about halfway finished with the field here. Interestingly enough, the other half of the field is ripened already. That's kind of weird. Killer Farms was asking, where are you found the trailer? I think you mean where did I find the trailer? And I'm not entirely sure what trailer you're talking about either, so... I'm assuming you're talking about the belly dump trailer we're using on Hobbs Farm. In which case, I'm not entirely sure where I found that one. I do have a mod list in the description of all my videos. And why is that corn turned back green? That is really weird. Okay. Anyway, whatever. Yes, I do have a mod list in the description of all my videos, so if you wonder where the mod I got came from, just make sure you check out the mod list. There should be links to most of the mods that I have on there. Again, the exception would be mods that I've obtained from the multiplayer server that I do not have links for. So, for example, I think this truck here would be an example of that. I don't think I have a link to this truck because, again, I was not the one that obtained this mod. And it's something we got through the multiplayer server here. And again, folks, I'm not the only one that maintains the mods here on the server. We have a couple of other individuals that help out with that as well and do quite a nice job of finding some really good mods. This truck, for example, really good mod. It's probably a little bit high on the detail. So that's one thing I'll maybe note for those of you maybe lower end computers. It probably isn't the greatest a truck for that, but definitely a very nice, strong truck. Curtis was asking, where can I get the Arc Mechanic Silo Storage mod at? Again, that's another one, for example, obtained through the multiplayer server here. I do not have a link for that one. Nicholas was saying, good video. Thank you very much for that. Also saying, I like Farming Simulator 18. Ashley was saying, just got Farming Simulator 18 and I love it. And again, for those of you wondering, I have been asked that a few times, would I recommend Farming Simulator 18? Well, I say that depends. If you really, really like Farming Simulator, then yes, you should try Farming Simulator 18. You'll probably like that as well. Again, Farming Simulator 18 is the mobile version. So, your phones, tablets, and small mobile gaming consoles. Or really not a gaming console, gaming pads or whatever. Nintendo DS and PlayStation Vita. GT was saying that's a lot better than your average firework, talking about the cannon firing video there. Joda was saying, good video. Thank you very much for that. On YouTube was saying, happy 4th of July. Yes, happy 4th of July as well, though it is past now. The Clue was saying, nice video. Keep up the good work. Thank you very much for that. Modest T was saying, now that's cool, talking about the cannon. Delcom was saying about the fireworks show. I enjoyed it. That's all I'm going to say. In Canada, we kind of get in trouble for doing fireworks no matter what the day is. July 1 for us. So yeah, July 1 is that Canada Day then, I'm assuming. I know Canada there doesn't exactly celebrate, the 4th of July, but they do have a day very similar. It's a couple days before our July 4th here in the U.S. Yes, don't worry. The media is sure to announce every single person that blows their hands off as a result of a firework. It's always fun after, the 4th of July is done, or even while it's still going yet. The media is sure to announce to us every single person that has managed to, do something with a firework they shouldn't be doing. All I can say to that is survival of the fittest there. If you're stupid enough to hold on to a firework and light it in your hand, well, I think you deserve what you got. No offense. With that being said, maybe a little better education of fireworks safety might be required. That probably wouldn't hurt. Anyway, Jeffrey was saying a big boom, talking again about the cannon. Yes, that was a big boom. Tomer said very cool. The Laser Geek was saying, do you have to purchase the mods or just download them? All the mods for the server you can just download. They are completely free. And again, like I mentioned, it is completely free to join the multiplayer server as well. The only thing we ask, play nicely and follow the rules. Failure to do so is probably not going to result in the best of experience for you. Miguel was saying amazing fireworks. Thank you very much for that. Joe was saying nice clear video. Thank you very much for that. I'm just going to say his name is Sanchez here. Can't quite say her first name. He was saying just build your own PC. You can build your own for about $400. Gaming laptop, though, will probably cost you about $800. The one thing I would say, building your own desktop PC for $800 is probably not going to get you that much. My recommendation there is probably nothing less than $500 to $750. That's kind of my recommendation. Again, obviously, yes, you can build yourself a computer cheaper than that, but is it going to be worth it? In my opinion, no. And especially if you're going to be doing gaming, the place where you want to invest probably the most money is going to be your graphics card. In fact, your graphics card is probably going to cost about half of your PC. So when you're building your computer, let's say you spend, let's just pick a number. Let's say you spend $400 on motherboard, RAM, CPU, case, whatnot else. The next $400 you're probably going to spend on a graphics card. Maybe not quite $400. You could probably get away with $300. Something like a 1060 or something like that. I think those are right around the $250, $300 range. Or if you're more of an AMD person, then the I think is it Radeon? I don't know if they call it Radeon anymore or not, but it's the 480. Okay, we're just about done with the field there. And then, like I said, we'll just take a quick run around the map here. Look at some different items here. Maybe check out the main farm. And again, with all the 4th of July comments here, hope everyone had a fun, safe 4th of July. All, 7 fingers are accounted for. Oh, wait, I started with 9. Oh, well, never mind. I always say count your fingers before and after the 4th of July. And as long as both numbers equal themselves, you should be good, right? I'll see if we can keep this truck on the road here. Don't know if we started with both those Ponzi's or not. I'm assuming we did. So Snowco is a decent logging map here. Looks like actually somebody did a lot of logging already. Oh, wow. Just noticed that. And yeah, for those of you who wonder why the corn is unripening itself here, so to speak, I don't entirely know what's up with that. I'm assuming it's a multiplayer sync issue. This isn't the first time I've seen it. I have seen this happen before. I don't know why, though. Yeah, one of the many amazing oddities in the Farming Simulator multiplayer. And one of our favorites probably being the invisible trains. Those are always fun. Oh, doesn't that always figure? A little more row yet, and then we'll have this field finished. I was hoping we could have it finished here in the next row, but not quite. Oh, well. Like I was saying, it seems like that's how it always goes, right? Get to the end of the field. One. I guess there's actually two rows left. That's probably actually something we should do for new mods. See if we can find a couple of different chopper mods. Pretty sure I got a Kloss Jaguar somewhere. That'd be probably pretty good. Now, as much as I do like the John Deere, it is nice to use other equipment at times as well, so... Okay, we'll get this finished, then we'll quick run this up to the biogas plant. And like I said, we'll take a quick tour around. Hopefully it won't take too long. Maybe we'll tab through the equipment quick as well, just to show you folks what we got. Again, like I said, I'm assuming this is not the original equipment. In fact, I know most of this isn't. There's no way the game started, with this truck, this chopper, or the tractors over there, the mower. I'm sure the game started us off with in-game equipment, not modded equipment. Not very often you see a map that actually starts you off with modded equipment. Reason being, if it does start you off with modded equipment, you have to have that modded equipment. And there are some maps that do that, that, hey, you're starting this game, you should have this mod in your folder. This game will start you off with it. There are maps that do that, but for the most part, most of the maps I've seen, at least anyway, don't do that. There are obviously a few. I think Cobb's Farm is one that did start you off with some modded equipment. But again, those came with the download. Okay, so we got a whopping 140,000 plus the 18,000 here. We'll just say roughly 160,000 liters of chaff in the bunker here. And that bunker is definitely not even looking close to being full. And yes, obviously there's no way of really knowing how much the bunker will actually hold here. Back in Farming Simulator 15, obviously you kind of figured out there, it would tell you, your fill percentage. Let's say you were 5% full. Well, you've taken that number and taken how much was actually in the bunker. You could roughly figure out, okay, it's probably going to hold 1 million liters or 2 million or whatever. Or I forget the name of the map again. Oh, which one was it? It was like 6 million liters. It's more of an open style bunker. The one we were ramping off the silage piles with. I'm pretty sure I have a video of that. If not, you folks just forget I mentioned that. Don't know why, but I always forget the name of that map for some reason. Okay, we'll just leave the truck on the field here. Actually, we'll leave it with a chopper. Like we got the field next to us. Looks like that field is ready as well. Oh, actually, you know what? Looking across, it looks like not all of it is ready from the looks of it. Oh, it actually is already. Okay. Not sure why looking across there I can see some darker and lighter greens. But anyway, we'll just start by tabbing through the equipment here quick. Okay, I think we actually did start with this tractor. I'm assuming Massey Ferguson was a 7719 and a sprayer. Don't know if we started with a sprayer or not. I'm not sure on that one. John Deere 8530. Again, fairly certain we didn't start with this tractor or the disc that's behind it. Again, that is considered a plow in the game here. John Deere 8400R with the John Deere DB90. Roan mower with a baler behind it. Kind of green with the yellow baler. I'm not sure that color goes well, but whatever. Ponzi Scorpion. Two of them. New Holland. Smaller trailer. Water tanker behind it, looks like. Truck. We did start with the truck. I do know that much. Manitou loader. Yeah, looks like some Stroll log forks there. I will have to say, for anybody looking for some good logging forks, these have definitely been the go-to forks for me, even back in Farming Simulator 15. Pretty much, yep, if I wanted some logging forks, these were the ones to have. Oh, another pickup. Oh, the chopper we were just using. Or no, is this the truck? No, we're in the truck. Okay, the truck we were just using. Another truck. Our combine. Pretty sure the game started us off with, I think it was 2 of the small New Holland combines. Well, this is definitely an upgrade. John Deere chopper. Ford pickup there. That's the refill for seed fertilizer. Tanker. Not sure what the tanker's for. John Deere 6250 again from the 6R pack. And looks like we're back to the beginning there. Probably some more equipment scattered around that I've missed, but I think we got all the operational vehicles, at least anyway. TMR mixer here for the cows. And again, the cows are right over here. This definitely looks like a different cow building than what was on original Sosnovka, I think. Pretty sure this one's different. Don't know if much else has changed on the other side, though. Like we still have the slurry pit over there. Yeah, this part looks the same. We got a bunch of greenhouses over in this part here. I think there was a field here, if I recall correctly. So this field is no longer here. Now greenhouses. So what do we got here? Does it say? Guess I'm going to go up and look at each one. Pumpkins. Probably tomatoes, looks like. Yes, tomatoes. Melons. Oh, yeah, that looks like watermelons. I was going to say, what kind of melons? Those appear to be watermelons. Cauliflower. Nasty. Lettuce. Was that is the last one. Okay, so that's the, was it 5 different types of greenhouses there? We got a dog running around. Look out for that. Apparently there's a snake around here somewhere as well, so. I think this is just a storage shed here. Yes. And then we got our seed master, so you can make your own seed. Again, I don't know if it's required to make your own seed or, you know, it's up to you. I do see some pallets around as well, so I don't know if you can refill from them or not. Sheep wool. And fertilizer. Money is deducted from your account. Okay, so you can refill fertilizer here. I don't know what all these pallet spawners are for. And we were kind of wondering that on the server here the other day as well. We're not entirely sure what all these pallet spawners here are for. Really no clue. And I believe another storage shed over here. Oh, we got a forage wagon sitting in there. And then we'll just quick run across the other side here. Like I said, I don't know there's much else to show besides the main farm here. I mean, obviously you got all your sell points. I believe this is probably the sell point for straw, I'm assuming. Let's see, we got something over here. What is this one again? Oh, this is the digestate, I believe. So yes, digestate there. And compost master over there. Don't believe I've used that here in Farming Simulator 17 here yet, but we used it quite a bit back in 15 for making compost there. Okay, so I do believe that's everything. Let's take a quick look at the map here. Anything else? We kind of looked at the biogas plant, so I don't think there's really anything else to show there. Sheep. Anything by the sheep? Yeah, looks like they changed up the sheep yard just a little bit. Not enough to really say, you know, wow, this is different, but looks like it's a little bit different. And we do have a couple bunkers over here, it looks like, as well. Yes, a couple bunkers here, or just one, actually, I guess. That's something that I always thought was strange on Sosnovka. You know, there's bunkers like this randomly scattered throughout the map. It's like, okay, that's kind of weird. What's the purpose of that? But anyway, folks, with that, I think we'll wrap up the video here. If you folks have any comments or questions, be sure to leave them below. And as always, thanks for watching, and till next time.